Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the San Antonio Missions and the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Val Baker will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
Leading off for the mission.
So striding in, number 19. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday. So we'll see if it did him any good. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a drive out to left center field. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Batting 7, the designated hitter.
In now, Robbie Hunt.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
A runner at second, nobody out. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Seals on the move. He's got it one away.
Fly, get out.
The relay. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play. At the plate, Carlos Valentin. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1 the count.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
To 1-2 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Popped him up. Gutierrez is there, and the side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Carlos Gutierrez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
First baseman, Carlos Gutierrez.
First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. McCoy has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest, because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Francisco Sanchez is on deck. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The next 3-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Richter on the move. 1 out.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And you talk about fitting a profile for a right fielder. Big surprise who brings the absolute bazooka to the game today. That is the right fielder. Don't look for anyone to test this guy.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Hit hard to short. Finch is up with it. And there are 2 away now. Striding into the box, Kevin McCormick, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Kevin McCormick.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Up around the face. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
2 strikes.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Rip first base line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Is this the other way to right? That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8 pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him. Not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. McCormick leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A fastball that just misses inside. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Coming to the plate now, Luis Torrens, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Hobbs has it, and he makes the throw to first. Torrens is retired, and there's 1 away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Billy Richter. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He singled to open up the ball game. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Now batting, left fielder.
Into the box now, Erwin Bland, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Too tight with that one. 3-0. And that's in there. 3-1. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Now a flare out toward right center. McCormick is there, and he'll bring this one in. Digging in to try it again, Felipe Rodriguez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Rodriguez.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. 2 out here and a runner at second. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Now the 2-0. Outside and low. 3-0.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
There's a strike.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Here comes the payoff pitch on the fists and a jam shot to the right side. Gutierrez will put this one away, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping in, Alex Seals. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Center fielder, Alex Seals.
First delivery to him on the way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Bland is in pursuit. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Brendan Haas.
Brendan Haas.
Here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
And that misses. 1-1. Pitch on the way. A ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Count remains 2-2. There's one well above the zone for a ball.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Now the payoff pitch home. There's this one over toward first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Greg Madsen. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at bat on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Bland is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 0-0. Coming to the plate now, Andre Moyne. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses. Ball 2. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
The 3-2 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Another full count pitch on its way. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Standing in, Rodney Finch.
Shortstop, Rodney Finch.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Moyne aboard here at first with nobody out. Up top, it's 2-0.
2-0.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 19. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
From a hitter's perspective, you knocked a donut off your bat knowing two things. This pitcher is out on the mound looking for a strikeout or a double play. So you better set your sights at least belt high.
And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. The 0-1 on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. First and second here with nobody out. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Designated hitter.
Stepping in now, Robbie Hunt, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Way in front of that fastball.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
None out. Runners at first and second. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
The 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. First and second here with nobody out. Popped him up. Koo backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. At the plate, Carlos Valentin. His last at bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch of the at bat, and he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Down the third base line.
Stand up, pick it up.
And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Right there. Good job.
Ready now, Luis Torrens looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground is short, and that's through. A base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Now batting, the center fielder, Billy Richter.
Into the box, Billy Richter. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And the run is in to score from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or eighth in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Standing in now, Irwin Bland, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. No hits to this point. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
The 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And he popped him up. Koo ranging into the outfield.
Hold on, right here.
But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And that's the second out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the play. To be honest, that just can't happen.
The first baseman, number 34. Felipe.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Into the box now, Felipe Rodriguez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Now a snap throw to first. Back in standing. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-2 pitch. Good waste pitch, 1-2. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Don't want to forget about him. 4 runs here in this half inning. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The next 1-2 pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, McCormick. And the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. San Antonio's out in front, 4-0. Now to the plate, Jay Cleveland.
Leading off
He
the
flew
fourth
out in
inning,
his last at-bat.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. And he'll just waste one there. 1-2. Hops this one up. Valentin has a play. 1 down. Stepping up now, Tom Koo.
Now batting, second baseman, Tom Koo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Missed with a slider. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Richter is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Carlos Gutierrez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Carlos Gutierrez.
First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Again, another foul ball. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Now he's hit the second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We played 4 full. The Missions lead it 4-0. Ready once again, Andre Moyne. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Hit on the ground to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Ready for another shot now, Rodney Finch.
Now batting, shortstop, Rodney Finch.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. One out, nobody on. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Heading out towards shallow right. McCormick coasts under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. At the plate, number 19. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First offering on its way. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. And a big moment for him there, his first home run as a Double-A player.
Yeah, and you always like to get those first out of the way, no matter what level you're playing at. Obviously, he's got aspirations to play in the big leagues, and this is exactly the kind of production that this organization is going to be looking for from him as his career progresses.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Stepping in now, Robbie Hunt. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Ready with his 100th pitch of the ball game. Full count still. The payoff pitch one more time. Back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here comes the manager out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Steven Nakayama will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Steven Nakayama.
Carlos Valentin will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away.
Valentin.
Here's the first pitch to him. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
The 1-0 home. Hit back toward the mound. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. San Antonio's out in front, 5-0. Digging in now, Francisco Sanchez. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Kevin McCormick. He singled his last time up.
Kevin McCormick.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
1-1-1. Hit ball to second. Valentin from shallow right. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Ready for another chance. Russell Barrett. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Down baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. Moyne will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless through 5. 5 innings complete. The Missions lead it 5-0. Now at the plate, Luis Torrens, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Billy Richter. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
Looks like he's pitching pretty cautiously right here, but that happens when a guy's 3 for 3 on the day. Usually he's a guy you challenge a little bit more, but I guess he's earned some respect in this one.
The 2-0 on the way. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Now a hard liner. but this will be a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit out towards second. Who takes it in, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. So striding forward now, Erwin Bland.
Number 3, Erwin Bland.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Popped him up. Cleveland onto the grass, and that retires the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. San Antonio's out in front, 5-0. Standing in, Alex Seals will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Moyne giving chase. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in, Brendan Hobbs. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Brendan Hobbs.
Here comes the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. One out, nobody on. Popped straight up. Valentin moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now batting, Greg Madsen.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Greg Madsen.
First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Fastball strike 3 called on the outside corner, and he can't believe it. I don't blame him, but the inning is over. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. Stepping into the box, Felipe Rodriguez. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. In now, Andre Moyne. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Andre Moyne.
From the stretch. This is foul right side. Rodriguez on at first, nobody out. Fastball called for strike 2. Ripped down the line. Oh, but it's thrown away at second.
Hold on, right here.
And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Well, definitely should have been a 2-ball there, but you got to get one first. Got under the feed to second and just sailed it. Could be a costly mistake.
Now batting, shortstop, Rodney.
Into the box,
Finch.
Rodney Finch, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first, and the runner back safely. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that one just missed outside.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Line drive to center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Boy, Dero, you have to be licking your chops sitting in a 3-1 count. You get a fastball, he gets it and doesn't miss it.
Yeah, Dan, that's what you strive for. Find count leverage situations where you can be aggressive. Process of elimination tells you he's got to come fastball or something over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Now batting,
Standing in now, number 19, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A ball and a strike. Popped up. Sanchez is under it as he puts it away for out number 1. Stepping up to the plate, Robbie Hunt.
now batting, the designated hitter, Robbie Hunt.
Here's the first pitch to him. And the changeup is way low that time. One and one the count now. Called strike in a dangerous location there. 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
In now, Carlos Valentin, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Count now, a ball and a strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. Pitches way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
The 2-2 one more time is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Count still full, 3-2.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. So 1 run on 2 hits, 2 errors in the inning, and 2 men left on base. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Missions lead it 6-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Jay Cleveland, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And he takes a called strike 1. To the right, but foul.
Foul ball.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Into the box, Tom Koo.
Now batting, second baseman, Tom Koo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Sharply on the ground. He's got it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
Now batting, first baseman, Carlos.
Into the box now,
Gutierrez.
Carlos Gutierrez. Fouled away. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
2.
Moyne is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Stepping in, Francisco Sanchez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Francisco Sanchez.
From the stretch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Koo is off at first with 2 away. The next 0-2 misses. That's ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Lifted the other way to left center.
Relay.
And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. It's a 6-1 game. Now time called here as here comes the skipper from the third base dugout. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt. Miguel Diaz will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Kevin McCormick will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Count 0-2.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So 1 run here, 1 hit, 1 error, and a runner left. 8th inning coming up. San Antonio's out in front, 6-1. Eli Chance has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 26, Eli Chance.
Digging in, Luis Torrens.
Leading off for San Antonio, catcher, Luis Torres.
First offering on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Fouled off.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Now batting.
Into the box, Billy Richter. And the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Cleveland ranging up the middle and safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
You know, D-Row, when he makes a phone call after the game to call his parents to say he had a 4-hit day, you think he's going to tell them about that infield single right there?
Oh, no, that was a line drive in the gap. We always used to say on the bench, Dan, anybody could get 3 hits in a big league game. Got to get that 4th one. That's what separates you. Those are the special moments.
Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in. Standing in now, Erwin Bland, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Now a throw over. Runner back safely. And another throw over. And he'll dive back in safely. And there's ball 1. The 1-1 pitch down the third baseline. And that's through for a hit. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Into the box now, Felipe Rodriguez. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Richter on third. Bland is over at second with 1 down in the inning. And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1.
I'll make a turn, pick up the ball.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Now a slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. Count remains full. The next 3-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing the walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Now batting, right fielder, Andre Moyne.
Stepping in now, Andre Moyne, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
holds off on the slurve that time, and it's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
The 1-2.
Dig.
Hold up,
right here.
Is there, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Missions lead it 6-1. Leading off the inning, Russell Barrett, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Left fielder, Russell Barrett.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. In there, 1-1. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
In now, Alex Seals, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 2-1 home. Count even at 2-2. Three and 2 now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Digging in, Brendan Hobbs. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball off the plate away for ball one. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And it's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Number 68 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 68.
Digging in and looking for more, Rodney Finch. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one.
Hey, great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Seals is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Striding in once again, number 19. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. And it's 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. McCormick is after it, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Now at the plate, Robbie Hunt. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Robbie Hunt.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here comes the 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Misses for the second ball. Here now the 2-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. San Antonio's out in front, 6-1. Striding forward now is the DH, Greg Madsen. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. The windup and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Slider up that he gets a call on. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Into the box now, Jay Cleveland. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Out towards second. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. Digging in once again, Tom Koo, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0 on the way.
1-1-1.
Shot down the first baseline. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
Well, D-Row, you have to love that if you're a hitter. You get ahead in the count 2-0. You get a fastball right down the middle, and he sure knew what to do with it.
Are you kidding me? You fight tooth and nail to get into count leverage at bats. 2-0, 3-1, 1-0 to buy yourself that fastball middle cut, and he didn't miss it.
Into the box now, Carlos Gutierrez. No balls and a strike to count. Koo, the runner at first with 2 gone. Has them down to their final strike. And it's fouled away. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Fouled. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The San Antonio